Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I did have a list of what I was going to talk about today. I am filming this on January 6th. And I did a makeup tutorial on this look. But when I took a break to do the second eye, because I only do one eye at a time, it's crazy that I am gonna have something else to talk to when I have grandkids, nephews, nieces, when they're older, when they have kids, and it's just crazy. So if you don't know what's going on right now, so it is January 6th, 2021, and there was a electoral college count for the senators and at Capitol. It's just, I'm a little bit lost for words because of what just broke loose. And you can kind of see, I'm actually watching it right now. Sorry about that. So a lot of Trump protesters went inside Washington Capitol. Some are armed. So they broke windows. It's crazy to think that it even went that far out. Donald Trump, who is still president until Biden's inauguration, it's still encouraging this kind of behavior. It's really sad because a lot of people fight for democracy. A lot of people try to do this for the well-being of the country, the people that live in the United States of America. Seems to be like it's no longer United States of America. Now it's you're either red or blue states of America, and it's pretty sad. Hopefully I'll reel it back into what my topics were, but I didn't expect this to happen today. I was gonna film this episode yesterday, but I got busy and all kinds of other things happened. And it already felt that when at least for me, that when it became 2021, then it's not over. It's not a new start. Everything goes away, because everything that's been going on in 2020, it's still following through 2021. We're still in a pandemic. There's still this nonsense of fraudulent election, which is not real. It's not true. It's sad that this is happening. People are turning to violence. And what's really making me upset about that, not only are they breaking into the Capitol, and I don't care if you agree with me or don't agree with me. This is my opinion. I have the right to an opinion, but I support Black Lives Matter. I support what's right. And I've been in peaceful protests, but I've also seen how I wasn't in it, but I've seen it on TV, how some got violent, and they try to trash it on Black Lives Matter, that Black Lives Matter are terrorists, that Black Lives Matters are, all they like to do is break buildings, burn buildings, riot, all this other nonsense. And they expected the law to, shoot at us and everything. And I'm going to say us because I was part of a protest. Even though that protest was peaceful, there are some protests that did get violent, and sadly, some people did lose their lives. And it's pretty sad. Some people got severely injured. And it's very sad that we get tainted as terrorists, but then people who are supposed to be patriots, people who are supposed to be for America, for law and order, are doing this. And I am glad that the news, at least the one I'm watching, is calling it like it is. Because some news wanted to call Black Lives Matter terrorists and not protesters. And what they're doing is exactly what they were trashing Black Lives Matter. They are doing riots. They're hurting people. It's, I don't know. I never thought I would be alive to see stuff like this. And it's crazy because I was planning this nice, fun plan to talk about, and then this happened. It's crazy, and it's something that I'm gonna tell my grandkids, and so I've lived through some crazy times. I lived through 9/11. I still remember where I was, how I learned about it, what happened in school, because I was in school when this happened. And then I had to live through a pandemic. First, it was a pandemic scares with the swine flu, then Ebola, then this COVID-19 now. And it's crazy that we lived through this. And now this election thing, I'm blessed to be alive to see the first Black president, which is Barack Obama, best president in my opinion. And now we get to witness Kamala Harris be the first, not just the first female in the highest power, but a female of color. And then we also see it like my heart hurts. And it's, I did have to take some time off social media in 2020 because it just became so sad, so stressful. And it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just feels really sad. But hopefully after all this, things get cleaned up and we go back to being who we are and who we were supposed to be, which is the United States of America. Yeah, so it's just crazy what is happening right now, and it's intense feeling, and I know I'm not the only one. But yeah, so this is the look that I did. I had dyed my hair more green than blue, and I was like, you know what? I have a purple jacket. I'm inspired to do the colors of Joker mostly from Suicide Squad. But then, all the Jokers have purple and green. But this, I feel like that one emphasized the purple and green more. So that's what I was here for. And then things just turned like crazy. So with that being said, I am going to continue to talk about what I want to talk about. And hopefully it's the rest of this is enjoyable. It's just crazy. Anyways, so I'm gonna go back. I lost my notebook. Oh, there it is. So what I wanted to talk about this episode. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm so out of it right now. I'm gonna probably not cut it, but like make it probably shorter. And I'm gonna try to get me to it, but okay. I need one of those thingies that they go click. What are they called? Anytime I don't know what something is called, I'm gonna call it thingies. It's my to-go-to word. You know that one thingy? That thingy? Yeah, that thingy. Anyways, back to this. My mystery box. Oh. I'm gonna put a sticker. I don't know if you guys saw my address. I hope you didn't. But my mystery box for December from Jeffree Star. Most of the stuff, I'm not gonna lie, I buy when it's on sale because I will rarely buy something full price. And I don't know. I just like when things are on sale. However, I am happy that I'm not the kind of people, no throwing shade, but I do know a few people that will buy things that they don't need. I mean, me buying more makeup, but people will buy a lot of things because they're on sale, and then they become hoarders, and then it's crazy. But I will be using all of this. So, and also whatever, anytime I do a mystery box, and if I have something that I already have, I'm going to give it away to people that I know enjoy makeup, love makeup, or, stuff like that. So with that being said, the first thing that I saw, and I was supposed to record myself doing this again, but again, I didn't have patience for that. So the first thing I got was this beautiful sweater. Oh my God. And it's so soft, so warm. It has this, I think it's supposed to be, what is it? The one candy that looks like, candy cane? Sugar cane? I don't know. Something with the cane and swirls. And it has Jeffree Star Cosmetics on this side. It also has the star. It's a pink one. Oh, I love the colors. It's really pretty. So that's that. The other things I got. Oh, I also got this, and I already threw away the box. I used it on my last video. But it's this one. It doesn't look like much, but when you actually put it on, it's so sparkly. See? And then right? And then you keep doing it more, and it just spreads everywhere. But it's so pretty. And then it gets really shiny. And it's really soft. And I say, and too much. Shimmer. It's not as shimmery as this, but this is a different shimmer. This one's called Skin Frost. This one's called Extreme Frost, because a little bit goes a very long way. Like this. And this. Like I went on my cheeks, I went on my eyes. I still have ratchet nails. What was that? Oh yeah. Anyway, so yes, I got this one. It's called Ice Cold. I don't have that one. Oh my God. And then I got this. Oh, a makeup bag. I haven't filled it up because I wanted to show it off, but I've been so like, I want to do this already. And it has little stars. Like, see, it's still plastic on there. And it's so good. It fits a lot of palettes. I already filled up my first one. And it's a pretty color. So I also got a mirror. I already have 2 mirrors. One I got in a mystery box, Halloween mystery box. The other one I bought. And then this one is new. The one I have is rose gold, and the mystery box one, the Halloween mystery box one from last 2019, because now it's 2021. It's orange and black. And then this one is chrome beige. Ooh, I don't want you guys to see everything. My mess on my counter, it's really messy because I did my makeup. So that's my mirror. And then, oh, I got this. Oh, dun dun. Oh, dun dun dun. Wait, do I have? Yeah, I had to check because, yeah. Oh, and I got this. Got this. So I don't have this one. I have the Bloodlust collection one, the purple one. I have 2 nudes. The Send Nudes Volume 1, Send Nudes Volume 2. And now I have this. And you'll see that there's 2 missing. But that's because I already have them. So I got them when they did the Jeffree Star Morphe collab. And I got it I got it on that bundle with lip gloss. So I already have them. It's red rum. And I was going to put it in here, but you guys would be like, oh, well, that looks different. And two, it doesn't even fit. See? It doesn't fit. So I couldn't even try to fake it. So it, unicorn blood. This one. This is so popular. It's so good. Good, beautiful color. A red one called red rum. And this is inspired by The Shining. That's why the name red rum. And if you put it backwards, it's murder. So I got this. And so what I ended up doing with these two, I have a friend who happens to also do my hair. Not this time though, but she made me a color bomb so that I can do it myself at home. And she looks beautiful in red lipsticks. So I gave them to her. And I kept the ones that I don't have, but that I will use. Actually, I have this one. I should have given her this one too. Calabasas. I have them in the bigger one. But yes, there's this bright pink that even though not that I'm not a fan of pink, because I do like pink, but this is a really bright pink and I'm trying to figure out how to use it, because you can also use these as for your eyes because they're vegan, but I'm gonna build the courage to use this as a regular lipstick. There's Anna Nicole, which is more orangey. Watermelon soda. This is really pretty. It's pink too. Red is this red one's called Wifey. Calabasas and Dull Parts. My lights are shining so you can't tell. So this is really good. I told myself I wasn't gonna get a mystery box, but then I lied to myself. Oh, and then I got a gloss. I don't have this one. This is really pretty. Oh, this is part of the nude collection. Last time I couldn't remember it, but it's the Orgy collection. I don't know how I forgot that. But this is really pretty. I'm not going to use it because I have glitter. Also, I got a lip scrub. And it was, I believe, watermelon soda. The reason why I don't have it is because I already have it. So I gave that to a friend of mine who is so into like skincare and stuff. She likes, honestly, because of her, my skin actually looks better. So I'm like, hey, why not add this to your skin routine? So I gave her one of these. Also gave her a Jeffree Star gift card because I said, okay, if I get a palette that I already have, I'm gonna give it to her. But the palette that I got was the cremated palette. Was in the mystery box. She didn't gravitate to those. She gravitated more to not Bloodlust. I mean, she likes some of the colors, but the red one, I suck at this right now. I'm telling you, I had a plan and then everything changed with what's going on right now in Washington, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. And I lost my train of thought again. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So anyways, she gravitated to other ones and I ended up getting the cremated palette, which I should have pulled it out, but excuse my mess in the back. It's a crazy day right now, which goes with my inspiration of the Joker. Green. I mean, you know what Joker stands for. You know what he is. He's evil. Oh, this one. Cremated. So I already have this, and then I also got it in the mystery box. So I gave it to my friend, the one I gave the lipsticks to, because she is more into those colors, and I know she will kill it. But if you haven't seen it before, here it is. Right here. I did use it. Mine, I already used mine a lot. I did the Nun Valak for Halloween, and I'll redo that look because, like I said previously, I had to rush it because Spirit Cream White Makeup It's burning my face. Oh, and an update on Made You Look. She is gonna restock soon and I can't wait. And then I'll do all of those looks that I've been planning and film it. And so if you guys are interested, oh my God, I can't wait. And hopefully you guys have checked out her YouTube channel. She is amazing. I don't know if that was weird, but if you hear like rumbling noises, it's not me farting. My jacket is rubbing against my chair and it sounds like I'm farting, but I'm not. Because when I fart, I will laugh. Oh, back to my list. Oh, am I done? Yes, I'm done with the mystery box. Let's see. Next thing that I was going to talk about. Oh, my 2021 book, Valerie. So it's been tough, 2020. Sadly, it got pushed back so much. I got furloughed, then I went back, but then I had to commute for like an hour every day. And I had to be at my job at 7:30 in the morning, plan my traffic so that I don't hit traffic, to get there before 7:30 actually, by like 7:15. And then I will leave about 6. Sometimes I will leave at 6:30. Commute another hour back to my place. So that was a lot. And then I left. So yeah, a lot of stuff has been going on with 2020. And unfortunately that has delayed my book. Because even though I'm done with it, I want to make sure my editor reads it and makes any changes that need to be changed. And then I'll publish it. That's all I need to do. But every time I want to do it, something happens. And before anybody says, oh, no excuses, you don't know people's lives. I used to be that kind of person that would say, oh, no excuses, work all day. And no, there's a thing called burnout, and it's real. And it messes with your mental health. On top of that, I was working in a very stressful job. Even though I liked doing what I was doing, it was just weird. It was customer service, basically. And if you work in customer service, you know the kind of stress I'm talking about. But I won't go into more details. But on top of that, the pandemic happened, worrying about people getting sick. And now it's so crazy that hospitals don't have room now. It's crazy. It's insane. And it doesn't help that the people who are supposed to be our leaders are going out. And even though if they social distance, they're always telling us to stay home. But then they do that. Now, I'm going to go on another rant. But what breaks my heart is that there's a lot of small businesses that are being hurt. And there's a lot of small businesses that keep getting shut down. And it's not right. Like, yes, you understand that they will cooperate and stay home if you actually help them out. What I don't understand is why some small businesses, like really small businesses, are getting shut down. And then you have Costco, you have Target, you have Walmart, especially those three that are, or Safeway, Lucky's. They're really big companies. And they're reducing the capacity, but the capacity is 300 people at a day, 400, 500. But yet small businesses, for example, my hairstylist, she was all down about staying at home and everything because she cares about people's well-being and everything. But when she does hair and everything, it's always only 2 people. And she's not in a salon where there's 20 people working at the same time. And I think where sadly where our governor is failing is he's comparing apples to oranges. He is assuming that salons like Supercuts that has a lot of chairs is the equivalent to someone like my friend who does one-on-one. And they're in this thing called Solo Salon, and there's other salons called differently, but they're literally in a little studio that is the size of my bedroom, and it's usually one-on-one. When there's more than one person, it's usually an adult and a child when they do their hair. They are being forced to shut down, but they don't really get a help. And a loan is not help. A loan is them that they have to pay it back. Sadly, they have to get shut down. And they're being compared to corporates that have more people with no barriers, no one-on-one, nothing. And they're being hurt. And that's not fair. And also, at the same time, opening up for essentials. Well, now you have these big corporates where they allow a minimum of 500 people. Only one small Target that I've seen, and it was small, is allowing 300 people. How is that safe? And there's this whole lockdown is when people are still going out. There's these lockdowns, and then yet our people who are supposed to help us, represent us, be our leaders, are going out. And it's kind of sad. And yeah, big corporates are selling things for cheap, but they all started somewhere. They all started small. And the people that are small right now are being affected. And the other thing that I don't understand either is how our governor comparing private gyms to big corporates like 24-Hour Fitness. It's no longer Gold's Gym, but it was Gold's Gym, and I forgot what it's called now. I think it's called American Barbell. But they hold 200 people, sometimes more. And a private gym, like the one I used to go to, I unfortunately haven't been able to go to because this pandemic is too crazy. They don't have that amount of people as the members, and their gym is a lot smaller. It holds less people, but they're forced to shut down or try to modify something. And the help that they get is also not really that great. And so you gotta understand, these small businesses, they have to pay for their health insurance. They have to pay for their family's health insurance. They don't have the same benefits as a corporate level. You know, and corporate level has got help in an amount so big, but the smaller ones are still suffering. It's not right. I don't understand it. Nobody understands why it's working the way it's working. And instead of helping, it's hurting us. It's just crazy. This wasn't planned, me talking about this. And I can't help it. Like, I needed to vent because I'm seeing too many people that are close to me, and people that, even though they're not close to me, that I've seen, that I've helped with their small business, suffering. And it's not right. Like, they will all be down to stay at home and all this, but they need help, and not a loan, because a loan means that they're going to have to pay it back. And they won't be able to pay it back if they don't have no business. This is a weird cycle that's going on. You know? So that is that. And hopefully no more delays. And back to my book. And I will bring it out 2021. I'm not even going to say a date no more, because anytime I was saying a date, something happens. So I just... I'm gonna keep going. As soon as it becomes available, or my editor becomes available, I need to reach out to him too, to make sure that he's okay. I hope he is doing great. I hope he is not affected by this pandemic, and I still work with him. So I'll reach out to him, and hopefully he's good. So my book is called Valerie. And what I want to get to it is hope it creates a debate. I'll talk about it on another episode. So, the next thing I am going to talk about, to try to get out of what just happened, bodybuilding and powerlifting. So, those who don't know me, I am a bodybuilder and a powerlifter. Because right now I'm just being chubby and everything. I've always done sport since I was a kid. In high school, I did weightlifting. I did boxing. Let me tell you the sports that I've done. I have done soccer, Muay Thai, boxing, bodybuilding, powerlifting. I tried cheerleading. That did not work out. You have to run for cheerleading. That's a lot. I don't like cardio. I don't. But I should, in case there is a zombie apocalypse, because if there was, I'd be the first one to die. Last time I tried to visit my mom to give her something, I ran up the one flight of stairs and I was gassed out. It was embarrassing. Now I have to have an inhaler, which is a whole nother thing. I had a bad addiction. I used to smoke a lot, and I'm paying for it now. For real, I am. I started smoking super young, and I smoked for a while. And when I got with my now husband, we were talking about starting a family. And then I quit my habit, and it was bad. Like, I just quit. I stopped. I'm like, nope, I'm going to do this because I want to be a mom. I want to be a good example. This is crazy. And I was coughing really bad. Like, my grandma, may she rest in peace, started crying. It was that bad. And she's like, you need to go to the hospital. The cough that you have is not right. But I had explained to her it's because I quit smoking. So my lungs are trying to clear up, and it got better. So, I haven't been smoking. Let's see, I've been with my husband for almost 13 years. I'm gonna say maybe about, I don't fucking idea. I'm not gonna lie, it's been so long, I don't keep count. It's gotta be at least 8 years out of the 13, if not 10 years out of the 13. I don't remember. I really don't remember. But now I'm suffering for it. And you may say, oh, well, you did soccer. Yeah, I was a goalie. I did not want to run. But I still had to kind of run. And then the coach made me forward just for practice. And they were trying to convince me to stay forward. And I'm like, no. And they're like, why? I'm like, because that means I would have to run. I don't want to run. I just want to stop the balls. And also, a lot of my family members, we mostly did goalkeeper. I don't know about my brothers, why they chose goalkeeping, but that's what I chose it just because my reason was I didn't want to run. And the cardio enough for boxing and Muay Thai was already a lot. So that was good. If I do cardio, I like stationary bike. Even though I'm so clumsy and I literally have fallen off a stationary bike. Don't ask me how, because to this day, I have no idea. Things happen to me that I don't even know how to explain of how they'd happen. Before we had GPS, I was told to go to a different city because I was going to try to surprise my husband and get him a pretty cool surprise for Christmas, and I got lost. And the city next to my city is like 15 minutes away from where I used to live. And I somehow got lost, ended up back in my city, but like just a weird opposite part of it. And I don't know how I did it. People ask me, how did you get from here to here? I don't know. If I don't have a GPS, I will get lost. If zombies come on and somebody wants me to go get something, like, no. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna walk or run, or not run. I'm gonna walk. You're gonna tell me turn left. My dumbass is gonna turn right. And I'm gonna see zombies, and then I'm gonna die because I'm gonna run. Then I'm gonna pass out because I had bad cardio, and then I'm gonna die. I trigger my own anxiety. I'm drinking coffee. It's not helping. I bet I'm addicted. What was I? Oh yeah, I was a powerlifter and a bodybuilder. I do want to go back to it. I'll probably start more in-house exercise like body weight because I can't handle weight right now. I can barely handle my own weight. It's a lot. I'm just thinking about it and I'm already panicking and getting sweaty. So start at that. I was gonna start running again. You know, the very few times that I have. Okay, I should clarify. I'm not running. I'm jogging or speed walking. I was going to do that, but I live near a school. And since there's no school, there has been a lot of homeless people parking by. Not just homeless people with their tents. There's like weird RVs. And here's the thing. It is a crazy, we're still in a pandemic and people are going through tough times. And if people end up in RVs, then, you know, it's sad. It happens. The problem is the ones that have been parking here are very messy. They're stealing from neighbors. They're stealing from us. We wouldn't have a problem if you weren't living in your RV at all. Like people don't understand. It's hard times and you know, you got to make it work. But when you start stealing from the neighborhood, when you start doing crimes and nobody feels safe. There used to be a lot of people that would jog around, run, walk, and I barely see anybody because of what's going on. And it's been cleaned out several times and police have moved people out, but they come back afterwards. So it's kind of sad because some people are being respectful. They just like, hey, we're struggling. We just need a place to park and try to make a living with what we can afford or try to find a job, which we understand. But then there's a bunch. It's sad that it's usually the opposite, but there's a minority of bad people that affect the good people. Sadly, this time around it's opposite. There's a lot of bad people that are affecting the ones that are trying to go forward, that are trying to survive. So I haven't been able to attempt to speed walk. There's also been a lot of like people talking about how they go to the store and there's people following them, which the other day, oh my God, after I told this to my husband, I don't think he's going to let me do laundry by myself because I don't have a laundry at the place I'm in. I have to go out to a laundromat and I was in my car because you're not allowed to be inside. Only usually, I think they're a little bit okay if like you're a girl and you're by yourself, they let you. But then there was already 3 people inside. So I stayed in my car because they want you to stay in your car while your washing is going on or you're drying. So I stayed in my car and this guy out of nowhere starts walking around my car and I look up and I'm watching him and he sees that I notice him and then he starts like, I don't know if he really was looking for something, but he like started doing and like kind of like looking at the buildings if is he in the right place, and then he gets in a shady ass looking van and he drives off. And I'm like, what the hell did I just witness? I really hope I'm wrong and this guy was just lost because that was scary. Had I not been I was on my phone to try to text my husband what I was doing, but I looked up right away and I saw him going around my car and I was keeping an eye on him. And then he looked at me, noticed me. Then he pretended like it was that weird, like he quickly turned around and tried to look at the buildings. And then he ran back to his shady looking rape van and then he left. Like a lot of that's been happening in the area. At the other time I had an experience like that, or 2 other times, which I'm always hoping that is not what I think it is, because I do watch a lot of documentaries that are crime documentaries, and I just make myself paranoid. But once I was at Walmart, I was with my husband. He was trying to find fishing lures, and I was on my phone. I was walking. This is why I need to stop being on my phone when I go out. I don't care. But I was on my phone, and then I had like this weird feeling. I was walking very slow, but I had this weird feeling. And then I look up and I see the camera. I don't know who the guy behind me was, because the camera cut him off right here. And I said, what the fuck? And then he stopped right where he was going, because he was walking behind me. He stopped, he turned around and went to the other aisle. But by the time I turned around, he was gone. And I didn't go follow him because I didn't want to. Oh, I got scared. I went to my husband and I told him what happened. I'm like, I don't know if this was mere coincidence or what, but I was walking and I told him, I looked up, I saw the camera, and I saw this guy literally stop right behind me, and then he ran off to another aisle. I don't know where he went. I'm assuming he's in the other aisle. I don't know. I don't know what he looks like, because when I looked up, the camera just cut him off. So that was that. And another time I was taking a picture of this Dia de los Muertos statue, and this person comes behind me. He goes, oh, that's really nice. You should buy it. And it was, I'm like, hold up. First of all, social distance. Why are you that close to me? Second, who are you? Like, what? And then, I don't know. I just make myself paranoid. So paranoid that I almost hit a little kid. Yeah, that paranoid. I was at the gym. I was walking back to my car. And at this time, I had binge watched Investigation Discovery, See No Evil, which I haven't caught up on to the new season. But it's crazy because it talks about people being caught getting kidnapped and then murdered and stuff, and they catch it on camera. And a lot of it is always the women getting kidnapped in a parking lot. Usually it's Walmart, which is weird. Usually it's Walmart. So I don't go to Walmart by myself. But I was going back to my car after I finished my session. I heard somebody running. I was like literally ready to turn around and punch whoever was running at me. But it turns out it was like a little girl. Or it was an Asian lady that happened to look like a little girl, because Asian people, they age differently. They don't wrinkle until maybe they hit 90 years old. Yeah. And so it could have been a 40-year-old woman that looks 12. But, and this is me hating, because I want to be able to age like them without so many skin routines. And hopefully never Botox. I would never do Botox. But anyways, yes, I'm paranoid. And speaking of paranoia, some TV series that I like. So I already said Investigation Discovery. Oh my God, Investigation Discovery has so many. So for anybody who is into crime documentaries, serial killers, missing people and stuff, that is your channel. They have so many shows. It is crazy. But be prepared to get paranoid. They are only on cable though. They don't I was trying to see if they have like a subscription for just them. But they don't. You can only watch them if you have like cable, DirecTV, I don't know, whatever, YouTube TV, stuff like that, and they'll be on there, and they have so many good stuff. One of them is See No Evil. The other one I watched was Evil Lives Here, which I hope Investigation Discovery sees this part, but y'all need to fix the wigs. Cause I was watching with my friend Evil Lives Here, and we were like, wow, this is crazy, like the stories and stuff. But then we're like, you see that? And my friend was like, yeah, I see that. That's a raggedy ass wig. And she started busting out laughing because she goes, I was thinking the same thing. It's like you were trying to focus on the cast because they have really good actors. Like you forget that they're acting the part of the victim or the the evil person. But then you look at the wigs and you're like, somebody needs to upgrade. Because that's a little distracting. Investigation discovery. It's a little distracting when you're into like crime and then you see the people acting and then they get this weird wig on. Like it's obvious. Not on all the shows. So I don't know what happened there. But on some of the shows they're like perfect and great and nothing. And then anyways, those two are really good. Series, which is those? Oh, series. Oh, I have HBO Max now because there was a promo with Sweet Boys podcast, and so I used it and I wanted HBO, and they have the flight attendant with Kylie Cuoco, the girl from The Big Bang Theory, Penny. I'm really not good at pronouncing names. I'm not. So Penny. And she is in that, and it's really good. So you're into thrillers, mystery thrillers. That is freaking awesome. I loved it. And she also does the voice of Harley Quinn on the... See, here's the thing. I used to watch The Joker when I was a little girl, but it didn't have like that extreme of blood, and I for sure did not have cursing. Or did they? I don't know what I watched when I was a little girl, but I used to watch that. This is different. And she does the voice. But The Flight Attendant is so good. And it's on HBO Max. On Netflix, I was watching Money Heist. And it was really good. But then it took too long. And then I got lost interest. Like, I still watch it, like, little bits and pieces. But it's... I don't know. It was too much. It went on... I'm gonna say maybe the first half of the episodes are good and then the ending. Because I couldn't wait for the ending. Some other people might like differently. Queen's Gambit. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. If you're into chess and stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of people to play chess with me. But when I was younger, my mom would buy me puzzles. She bought me checkers board. She bought me a chess board. And got me into drawing because I like drawing. But I didn't really have people to play chess with, so I never really got the hang of it. Oh, and she also taught me how to play poker. So I don't know if it's to activate my brain or something, which is long. I have a long, sad, early life. So anyways, but she bought me all these things. But when I saw Queen's Gambit, I kind of wanted to get back into chess, but I don't know who I would play chess with. And also because I don't remember all the rules and all the other stuff. So I don't know how people play by themselves chess. I don't know. I can't do that. Like I need to have somebody or something, or maybe a computer. I don't know. But yes. And anything else? I think so far those are the ones that I've been into. My husband is so into Cobra Kai right now. And he just finished 3rd season. I never really watched Karate Kid. Karate Kid. The only reason why I even watched part of Karate Kid was because my grandma made me. She was so into Karate Kid. She was so into Planet of the Apes, and one where the cowboy with the I should have been more prepared. But here's the thing. My grandma never really learned English. She spoke bad words and maybe like money. Because that's all she cared about. Cursing people and money. But I don't know. I don't understand how she watched all of these and explained to me what was going on. And I'd be like, oh, Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood. That was her all-time boyfriend. That was like her celebrity crush was him. That was like, she's like, oh, está bien guapo. Bien guapo está. You know, mira, bien guapo. I'm like, crush much? But she would watch his older movies and she would tell me what was going on. For the Planet of the Apes, the original, not the remake, the Planet of the Apes, she made me watch. She made me sit down and watch. For Karate Kid, same thing. And she would tell me who is what character, what's going on and everything. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. But she understood everything and she would always watch them. But yes, that, and so Cobra Kai, it's really funny. And I like how they still attach the 90s. I don't know, I find it cheesy. And I'm talking about cheesy, and I am a cheesy person. My husband says my jokes are cheesy to the point when I said, oh, maybe I should stop making jokes then because I'm lactose intolerant. And then he stops talking to me because he lost the battle. That he's done with that battle. He lost it. I'm going to keep making pun jokes and cheesy jokes. And he's just like, goes with it. And he's whatever. But yes, I'm cheesy talking about Cobra Kai being cheesy. But it's entertaining. If you're a big Karate King. What is up with my hair? It's like slipping everywhere. Slip and slide. So if you're a fan of Karate Kid, Cobra Kai is good. Oh my god, I can't wait for Opposite Solar to come out with their second season. Oh, it's on Hulu. Yes, I have a lot of streaming apps and we pay for it, but I love it. But Opposite Solar is the same people who did Rick and Morty. If you're a fan of Rick and Morty, you're gonna love Opposite Solar. Or is it Solar Opposite? Opposite Solar or Solar? Well, it's that. It's about aliens coming to Earth, and it's so freaking funny. It's raunchy. My old boss, he recommended Paradise PD, and it's raunchy comedy. It is great, crazy. It is funny. The other one, if you've seen Sausage Party, if you're into this type of comedy, I recommend Paradise PD on Netflix, Opposite Solar on Hulu. If you can get your hands on Sausage Party, which Seth Rogen did it, so you know his style, that's it. Also running out of time and battery, and I can't believe I've been talking a lot. And I honestly only touched on 3 things because I got so stuck with what's going on. And there's a curfew that's about to happen. And it's crazy. It's just crazy. So anyways, yes. So for Hulu, Opposite Solar. For Netflix, Paradise PD. Raunchy comedy, Sausage Party. Oh, and was it Good Boys? Good Boys. Seth Rogen. Am I even saying the right name? Where's my phone? Oh, it's on the floor. Give me a second. Ugh. Oh my god, I just hurt myself. See, this is why I can't run. Because I just hurt myself bending over. But Sausage Party is the same guy that did... Yeah, Seth Rogen. You know, I was confusing him with Joe Rogan. It's not even the same person. But Seth Rogen also did Good Boys. And that is so hilarious. What makes it more hilarious is that the kids on there don't understand the jokes. So I like all the ones that he's done or been in because it's so funny. I don't know. I like it. Yeah, it's Good Boys. I recommend. What else? Oh my god. So before the pandemic, in 2018, I mean, my husband and I would go to the movies a lot. But in 2018, we literally watched so many movies that we paid attention to Oscars. One of those two. And we were like putting our own opinion. And there's so many, but might have to leave it for another episode. I didn't touch on a lot of this. Yeah, this part I didn't. But yes, I don't know how else to end this segment. I hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hella random. Like, it was definitely really random. I don't think I touch much on bodybuilding and powerlifting. Bodybuilding, hopefully I get back into it. Powerlifting, it's gonna be a while before I regain my strength on that. My max squat is 265 pounds. And my husband said I was sandbagging. My max deadlift is 298 pounds. That was the most greatest day of my life because it was when I had just lost my grandma. And I didn't think I was going to compete. I didn't think I was going to make it through the competition because it was a month after my grandma had passed. And I wasn't there mentally, but I felt like my grandma cheered what I did. She never liked me doing sports that are meant for guys, but eventually she came around and she liked the fact that I was powerlifting and she would cheer me. And that one was hard because I had just lost her. And the 298, oh my God, I'm going to try not to cry. But I was thinking about her. And the 298, before I stepped on the platform, I said, "This is for you, Grandma. I'm going to make you proud." I just did my makeup. I do not want to cry, and I do not want to end this with the sad note. But maybe in another episode, I'll talk more about her. She was an amazing woman, very strong, and she was a little bit controversial. But she was also very strict. But as I found out why she was strict later on, I understand now. And it's crazy that you don't understand when you're a kid. But when you get older, have your own kids, I don't have kids, or if you get older, you understand why your parents did what they did. Sometimes you don't understand what they did because sometimes some parents are evil and shouldn't be parents. But yes, so powerlifting is going to take me a while to get back into. But I really want to get back into bodybuilding because I miss my muscles. I like being muscular, and before anybody thinks, no, I don't use steroids. I don't, because I don't want to. Not if you want to do it, then it's your body, it's your choice. If it does harm to you, you did it with your own conscience. I didn't pressure you to do it. It's your body, it's your choice. So people who want to trash people for using steroids, back off. It's not your body. It's not your life. People who want to talk smack at people about wanting to be natural, same thing. You don't like people talking about you being on steroids? Don't talk about me wanting to stay natural. I have my own opinions about it. I have my own feelings about it. Wow, I actually snapped my fingers. I'm not really good at that. So yeah. And then on the next episode, I will get back to this list. I will clean it up. And so that way I stay on topic and not off track. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I don't have anything else to say. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you guys had a safe Christmas and Happy New Year. Though it's starting still off crazy, but hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye. Oh, I always forget this. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you like it, ring the bell if you want notifications, and love you guys. See you next time. Bye.